better? Being so occupied you can't even scratch your head? Or being free as a bird? Today, I will be doing a video about time management. I laugh because I clearly can use some assistance with time management. But so the reason why is because right after my accident, I went back to school, not even 1 year following the accident. I think I went back like 8 months after my accident. Now, the thing is that I jam-packed my schedule so airtight that it was either school, homework, or moving from school to home, right? And I barely had any time for myself, or if I did, because I kind of filled my extra time with study. And I remember at some point when I finished my college degree, I was like, you know what, I'm going to give myself some time off just so I can enjoy myself, so I can enjoy my life, because school took way too much time and I just wanted to enjoy myself. So that's what I did. I promised myself that I was going to give myself time to enjoy life. So while I was studying very hard in university, and that's all I did, I was just concentrating on my studies, even though I was part time at school. I also I didn't really work on anything else. So I found a job. I went from my home to my job, and then the whole thing repeated itself. It was as if I was going to school. The only difference is this time I made money. Now, but I was enjoying myself, but the enjoyment was not really bearing fruit because nothing was coming of it. So now that I am confronted with the fact that I didn't optimize my time efficiently and that nothing came out of that time that was going to give me a return on my investment of relaxing, and well, that's not true. I relaxed. I took some time for me and I was able to, how should I say, I learned a lot about myself. I picked up a lot of information throughout the years, though now I'm realizing that all those things that I learned and that I spent money on so that I can learn things, if I don't find a way to make it give me a return on my investment, it's going to be for nothing. So, I mean, to say that it's all fine in games until you start noticing that the time you took for you was not as productive as you would have hoped. And it kind of left you wanting for more. That's why now I'm kind of not so happy because, I mean, the colleague I went to see the demo day with today, neuro demo day with, is so much more advanced than me because he took the time to figure it out and make moves to make it all be more lucrative. I didn't. But that is neither here nor there. I was concentrating on one thing and I'm hoping that will give me a return. It will give me a return because I'm headstrong and I'm going to make it happen. Well, I'm not going to make it happen. I'm going to work with God to make it happen. It's just a matter of time. But the funny thing is that even if it doesn't seem like it's giving me a return fast enough to give me the amount I think that I deserve. What I can say 100% is that God has me all the time. All the time. Okay? Just think about it. Okay? When I was in the car accident, after the car accident, I woke up. When I woke up from my coma, my parents were like, Talar, like, no worries. Don't worry. You're good monetarily. You're good. You don't have to worry for a little bit. So take the time to recover. And that's what I did. Unfortunately, they say when you're trying to achieve different things, you need to be able to cut something off, and in order to begin something new. So basically, you cannot be the person you were doing that one project and still do another project. You need to change, you need to evolve. And I did not change or evolve. I just stayed the same as the Talar before my accident. And the Talar before my accident was, yes, thumbs up. The Talar before my accident didn't really work or wasn't really looking, or during the accident I wasn't really looking for ways to be lucrative. I was just looking for ways to enjoy my life. And so now, almost 16 years since, actually it's going to be 16 in 11 days, but almost 16 years since my accident, I'm like kind of not regretting, but I'm like, okay, how am I going to get myself out of this pickle that I put myself in back in the day, just because I didn't feel like putting in the work to work or to start making more income and to make myself more comfortable. I've got some time I got to catch up on, you know? So what I want to say with that is, as much as you want to be comfortable and feel at ease and feel like you don't need to push yourself, I mean, it's understandable. I just went through a car accident. I had gone through a car accident. I had worked my way back to a state where I felt comfortable in, where I don't look like I was hit by a car. The only way you'll know is if I tell you. If I literally tell you myself that I was hit by a car, you would not know. But that's all fine. But now, how am I going to make that benefit me? And I have a clear idea. It's just going to take a little more time. But what I was saying is that even while you're making your dream come true, what you can be assured of is, if you are connected with God, if you are thinking of God, if you are always having God as your first idea, right? Okay? What I can say is that God will take care of you. You will have little, like, breadcrumbs, or little, like, breadcrumbs on your path towards your goal, to have you feel supported, because you are under God's care. You are. You might not think it. Like, even I'm pretty sure you'd be like, Talar, you were hit by a car. How can you be under God's care? Well, I live in Quebec, where they give a lot of attention to people who are, like, who have had an accident, or who are, like, on the edge of, like, losing everything, right? And once you prove to them that you can, that you're good enough, that you don't need their help, well, they'll take the help away. So now I'm back where I started. But now I have a better understanding of, okay, Talar, you're not a kid anymore. You can't hope for things to just happen. You are going to have to make them happen. So, But what the difference now is that now I know that God is with me and that God will keep me safe and that God will make sure that I am well supported throughout all my life. Throughout my life is basically what I'm getting at. So, if you don't feel like God is with you, I can tell you 100% God is with you. Okay, you might not see it, you might not know it, but I can tell you, you can rest assured that God is with you. If not, I'm here. Well, I am, but I'm not. I'm here supporting you from afar. Okay? How is your relationship with God? Let me know.